Alejandro Garnacho to explain something. That Garnacho Chelsea is still an option, is still a possibility being discussed internally at Chelsea, is still a possibility that they consider for the month of August. So it's probably going to take some time, but Chelsea appreciate Alejandro Garnacho as an opportunity if Man United conditions will match Chelsea conditions. Let me tell you that for Garnacho, this is not directly linked to Xavi Simons. So as I always told you, Xavi Simons is a topic. Garnacho is a separate topic. Obviously, to make everything happen, you need Sterling to go, Nkunku to go. Let's see what happens with Nico Jackson. Joe Felix went to Al Nassr. So obviously, the domino is also when you have to sell or offload some player. So it's going to be important also that part. But let me say that in terms of timing, in terms of strategy, for Chelsea it's quite clear. First step, go for Xavi Simons, negotiations advanced with Leipzig. And then second step, consider Garnacho as an opportunity for the final weeks of the window. So that's the point for Chelsea, but this is two separate topics. It's not one of the other at the moment. Then let's see if some other club will jump in for Garnacho, because Garnacho obviously doesn't have only Chelsea, more suitors, more clubs interested. Then on Benjamin Sesko, guys, many questions from you on the reports overnight about Newcastle. Ready to be the Newcastle, ready to do this, that. Guys, on Newcastle, I keep saying what I told you days ago. If Benjamin Sesko decides to go to Newcastle, Newcastle are ready to pay whatever it takes. They know the conditions of the deal, so they don't need even to negotiate with Leipzig. They are ready to go and pay what Leipzig want. They are ready to go and pay what Sesko want. They are ready to go and pay whatever Sesko camp want. So they know everything about the deal. Newcastle started working on this one last week. So Newcastle are ready for Benjamin Sesko any moment. But this depends on the player. It's the player who has to say, okay, I want to come. In that case, Newcastle are ready. Then there is Manchester United. Don't forget Manchester United, because Man United keep working on the Sesko deal, in contact with people close to the player, ready to speak also to Leipzig. So they are still working on the Sesko deal at Manchester United, and so it's not only Newcastle. Newcastle are very ready. Man United need to understand if they can be ready or not. This is also on the player. The player can decide any moment to go to Newcastle or maybe to wait for Man United. Let's see what's going to happen. Obviously, Sesko is going to take his time. It's not something very imminent in terms of hours, so probably it's going to take some days to decide what he wants to do, but for sure Benjamin Sesko remains a big topic of this window.